would you just introduce yourselves? Tell us who you are.
I'm Jim Garrison. This is my wife, Kirsty Garrison. We've been members at Good Shepherd for 25, almost 26 years.
As you guys know, we're just talking about the values of our church being salty, and that idea of the L being life together, and we walk through life together, not alone, is a really powerful thing. We need community. And so, Jim, I know you at one point went through a little bit of a serious health chapter in your life. Can you tell us a little bit about what was going on?
I unfortunately inherited a genetic kidney disease from my father, polycystic kidney disease, and I was diagnosed when I was 13 years old, but it wasn't until I turned 40 that I started having symptoms of end-stage renal disease, kidney failure. And so those first few years where my kidney function was starting to deteriorate were really challenging years for not only me, but us. And, we were very fortunate to have such a strong life group at Good Shepherd, people that we've been meeting with for over 20 years. It was a real blessing to be able to talk to other believers on a consistent basis and just say, you know what, I'm not okay.
Yeah.
Things aren't great.
Something powerful to that when you can say, hey, we don't have it all together. Here's what we're going through.
I think that was a time when we weren't certain where the journey was going to take us. And the writing was on the wall that he was going to need a kidney. And so then we were starting to look around ourselves and say, well, God, who's going to have this kidney for us? So you do start to have really intimate conversations with people about, would you like to be tested?
Yeah.
Or they offer to be tested. We had several people in our church come up and say, I want to be considered if that comes to take place.
That's powerful.
We were blown away by that.
Yeah.
Just living alongside people in a community of believers that really want to help you.
It was a huge moment for you. A huge moment of people loving you, walking you through that. Help us know where that chapter went for you. Did you get the kidney? What did that look like?
Well, yeah, I did. And I should back up and say that my living donor was not Kirsty, but it was directly tied to Kirsty because she donated a kidney to another person. And then 6 weeks later, UCLA Hospital found a match for me. So it went relatively quick, and it was an amazing experience. Eternally grateful for the selflessness of the donor. But, along the way, I learned I couldn't put my faith in circumstances. I couldn't put my faith in any medical test. It was solely in Christ and that, he was working his plan for our good. That was a real blessing.
I love that. Thanks for sharing your story and allowing us to hear what God has done through you and through life together with others. And so I think your story is incredible, and so glad that you are here with us today and doing great. So thank you so much.
Thank you.